Dance the night away at a unique New Year's Eve celebration happening in Sonora.
Cody's Caravan is live, getting all the details about tonight's barn dance. Hey! Hey, Cody.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Barn dance tonight, but we want to give you a little history lesson before we go about this research group. And you two are going to be fascinated by this. I am absolutely fascinated. So tell us a little bit about how this started. And once again, the name is Sonora backwards.
Sonora backwards, yes. It's Aronos Research Club, and it was originally formed as a women's club, part of the women's clubs across the nation. And what happened were the women, once they married and settled down, they didn't go on to college or have careers typically, but they didn't want to lose out on the education. So this is a research club, has been ever since the beginning. Each year they pick a topic to study. And a lot of times it's countries. It's like Italy or France or South America or different areas. It's interesting to look over the history because sometimes it ties into like when we had the Gulf War. They were studying those countries. During World War I, they were studying those countries. What we've been doing this year is we've been doing the history of industries in Tuolumne County. So we had one on the wine industry. We had one on mining. We'll be doing one on the tourism, and we have one on logging. We did one whole year of just studying the buildings in Sonora. Because it's a city of landmarks, basically.
Exactly, yeah.
Any city would be proud to have the Red Church or the courthouse or the Opera Hall or the Dome, and we have more landmarks than any other community I can name. So yes, each year we do a different topic of study. Sometimes we do the research. Sometimes we bring in presenters.
That is so interesting. And from like, what, 1915? Is that what we're talking about?
1915 is when we formed, and we've been going strong ever since. This building we purchased in 36. It was built in 02 as a church. And we took it over in 36, and these women were amazing. They added the stage, they added the kitchen, they added the restrooms, they built the sidewalk. It was just something. Of course, now we have both male and female. We have about 36 members in our club, and about 6 of them are male. So about 1/6 of the club is male. Actually, we probably have more per capita than any other club across the nation.
Can we make it 7? I honestly, I would love to be a part of this. It's so fascinating. What's the next topic coming up? What are you guys going to be researching?
I think for next year we haven't decided yet.
Oh, really?
That's up for discussion.
Let's make it television, and I'll give your speech, because I can do that all day, because that's all I do every day. I don't know how interesting it will be, but we can do that.
Well, I've got to say, besides doing those monthly speaker series, which everyone's invited to, it's open to the public, next year we're also going to be doing some community debates. We've buddied up with Building Bridges, and they're going to take topics of interest and not political per se, but they want to bring people together on both sides of the argument. The next one we're going to do is homelessness. What they want to do is not have people try to debate and persuade each other. What they're looking for is for people to listen to the other side and understand.
Well, that's refreshing. That's very refreshing. Okay, tonight, 8 o'clock. Tonight, 8 o'clock, we got a band. We're going to have some dancing. So coming up, we have Bobby over here, who's been playing the fiddle for us. Lovely. And we have some dancers that are going to teach me how to do some dances for tonight's big dance. So we'll tell you all about that coming up. Back to you guys in the studio. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, that'll
a
be
research
fun.
group. You're just continuing to learn. Keep going.
Yes.
Keep going.
Love it.
Right on. And I'm looking forward to your dance lesson.
You took the words out of my mouth.
Can't wait. Thanks, Cody. And we'll get into the New Year's Eve spirit at a barn dance in Sonora.
Yeah, Cody's Caravan is live learning a few old school dance
I can't wait for this.
We're waiting. My dance partner is not here just yet.
Okay, all right.
We're waiting for it, so it might have to be next hour. So we're going to take a little time to talk about this building, because this place is the perfect place to do a barn dance.
We've got the best dance floor in all of the county, built in 1902, and we've been taken care of by us since 1936. And the community has really come together to donate to the upkeep of the building, and we have, not only we have members, but we have friends of Aronos who make sure that we take care of this building and be a steward for the future.
Yeah, and it is such a piece of history. It's got to be preserved. I notice you have a Aronos building fund over there. Can people help you out?
We do. People can donate, and if anyone wants to write a nice large check, we do need a new air conditioning and heating unit, so if you want a nice charity to donate to, here we are.
Here we are. Here we are. This dance floor is beautiful. And then you get the pews, because this used to be a church back in the day.
These are the old pews from the old church. We had one that was starting to fail, so we didn't want to just discard it. So we turned it into a little free library.
You did?
Yes.
Okay, let's go look at that. All right, coming back here. By the way, as we're walking, the gardens and stuff that you guys have put out here, kind of an interesting story, too.
Well, the gardens were designed by the master gardeners, part of the UC Extension, and the plants have been donated. You'll see each of the plants have a tag that says who donated them or in honor of somebody. We recently lost a member, and we added a beautiful pink flowering plant to the garden in her name. So there's a lot of history and a lot of memories here. Definitely a lot of memories.
Let's go check out your little free library. Here it is right here. So this used to be a pew that was falling apart.
Yes, and one of the members, her husband's an excellent carpenter, and he turned that into this pew. We have a readers club, a book club. It's called the Page Turners Club, and they meet once a month. And they launched this and brought their favorite books in there. And now anybody can come by. It's registered nationally, so you can come on by, and if you need a gift for somebody, there's something you can take. If you want to come to the dance, you can always bring a book and leave it off for us. But
There you
there's
go.
always something good here.
There you go. There is always something happening. So, okay, so as we go through this year, what are you guys focusing on now? And what are you guys researching?
Oh, we are researching the history of industries in the community. So we have one coming up on logging. We just did one on the mining industry. We did the wine industry, and we're also going to be doing one on the tourism industry. And of course, we have 2 Indian casinos here in town as well.
Yeah, that's going to be fascinating.
Yeah.
That's going to be fascinating. Okay, give them the location for tonight's dance.
We are at 37 Elkin Street. And parking is pretty much on-street parking. So I always recommend people park down on Washington Street, which is the main drag, and park down there in the city parking lot and just stroll on up past the Red Church. But you can see this town is just a little gemstone. It's absolutely beautiful.
Anytime you get to stroll past the Red Church is a good day. It's a good day.
Cody-
It's so beautiful here. Come on out. Starts at 8 o'clock tonight. Yes, ma'am.
No, I just want to say our mics kind of opened up right when we were taking a shot of that view. It's stunning. It's stunning.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Look at that.
Sonora
Sun
is
shining.
lovely. Lovely. It's just perfect.
It is.
So once again, it's alcohol free tonight. If you're looking for something to do, any age, it's all free.
You don't need to bring a partner. We have people here to dance with you, and you don't need to know how to do the dance steps. We'll teach them to you, and we have a caller, and the caller will tell you everything that you need to do. It is loads of fun. Bring grandpa and grandma and the kiddies.
So
Everybody's
cute.
welcome.
Everybody's welcome. All right, coming up next hour, I'm going to get some dance lessons. Back to you guys.
All right.
I
Looking
think I
forward
lost
to it.
Sean. He's just moving through Sonora.
Adorable. Thanks,
Thank
Cody.
you.
Live from across Northern California, Happy New Year from Cody.
And welcome back. Merry New Year to you too, Mr. Voiceover Guy. We're live in Sonora. There is a barn dance that's happening tonight. Music like this is going to be played on that stage, and this hall is going to be full of dancers, and apparently a little scandalous. Some of these dances a little scandalous. We'll tell you that story coming up.
Scandal.
That's all coming up. Back to you guys.
Ooh.
Scandalous. And welcome back. We're live in Sonora this morning. The best dance floor in all of the county right here. And there's going to be a dance tonight. Maya, you're going to be calling it, and you're going to be teaching people these dances, right?
Yeah, absolutely, I will be. I'm really happy to be here.
Well, I'm happy you're happy to be here. Now, we've got 4 people, but normally this is in a line, and there's a lot of people.
Yeah, so normally in contra dancing, you're going to have a long line, and it's going to have groups of 4 people. And in your little group of 4 people, you're going to have a partner, and the partner is going to stay the same person for the whole dance, and you're going to have a neighbor, and that's going to be a new person every time. And something I love about contra dancing is you're not stuck dancing with one person the whole time. You've got the same partner, but you're meeting new people as you go down the line, so you're actually dancing with the entire hall. It's really amazing.
Okay, all right. Before we get to our lesson here, we teased that the dances were a little controversial back in the day here.
Well,
Because,
back in the 1700s, all the country dances, the English country dances, the most you'd ever do is barely touch hands. But in contra dancing, you're swinging your partner, you're do-si-doing, you're got your arm around each other's waist.
Yeah.
That was not the way that people used to dance. They would never touch each other.
I love it. So scandalous. Okay, Maya, are you ready?
All right.
All right, tell me what to do.
Yeah, so contra dancing happens basically in counts of 8. So we're going to take hands in a ring.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
And we're going to go to the left.
I should do this.
We're going to go to the left for 8, okay? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you see we're back where we started. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a do-si-do, and we're going to start by do-si-doing our partners. A lot of people have seen do-si-dos on TV. A lot of people do that.
Yeah.
And then so basically a do-si-do, it's just a fancy way of walking around another person and coming back to where you started. This is your home.
Okay.
Yeah? So you and I are going to pass right shoulders, and then we're going to stop, and then we're going to back up passing left shoulders. So we're going to walk by.
Grab your partner and do-si-do.
Oh,
If you don't know
back
who
up.
it is, it's cool.
Oh, we're do-si-doing. Okay.
And that's a do-si-do. And now, remember your neighbor, turn to your neighbor,
Uh-huh.
and you're going to do-si-do that person.
Do-si-do.
Hi, neighbor.
Can I borrow some sugar, neighbor?
I already messed it up.
Nobody was harmed.
The problem is we need a little music, don't you think?
Yeah, let's do the music.
Bobby, do you mind? All right, here we go.
All right, so then the last last figure of this dance, it's going to be a right hand star, which is really simple. Everyone puts their right hand in, and you're going to walk forward.
Okay.
One,
Okay.
2,
3, 4,
4,
5,
5,
6, 7.
Left hand, come on back. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You know, I'm from Alabama. The right-left thing is a little harder.
And so
Cody.
at the end of the dance, we're going to have a little bit of time, and normally that's when you would get to your new neighbors, but we've got these lovely neighbors, and we're going to stick with them. Are you ready?
Let's do it, Bobby.
All right, we're going to start with a circle left.
Circle left.
Circle left. Back to the right. With your partner, do-si-do.
Oh, she getting
Okay,
fancy.
codes, yeah.
Did it again, Bobby?
Right
Oh.
hand star.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah!
Back to the left.
Going back home.
This is going to be so fun tonight.
That's so
All
cool.
ages, alcohol-free. Tell them the address again.
37 Elkin Street in Sonora, California.
Something totally different for New Year's Eve. You will have a blast. Come on out. Back to you guys in the
You
studio.
know,
I just
Cody,
do-si-doed.
I've really been trying to get my steps in. I've been talking about it for some time.
It's a good way to get your
This
steps,
is a
yeah.
good way to get your steps
For
in.
sure. For sure.
Exactly. You get to 10,000. No problem.
Absolutely.
Thanks,
Easy.
Code.